Previously on Into the Undervoid. Those shitty-ass Elysian Knights decided that we were up and guilty of harboring a fugitive while we were trying to suspiciously harbor a fugitive. They decided that I was outright guilty even though I was willing to just give him up for our friends. Luckily, when things were looking real dire, Can swooped down as a giant eagle and ushered me off to safety. Anyway, now we are basically fugitives as well, so that's pretty cool.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void. Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
What's up, guys?
It's so loud. A weekly Dungeons and Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth. And around the table, we have our players.
I'm Billy and I play Nezrah.
I'm Tomas and I play Gil.
I'm Lindsey and I play Fee.
And I'm Michaela and I play Can.
That is right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure, and this is episode 47.
Yeah!
47!
New arc, bitches!
Thank you,
Wow.
Billy. Yes. We have set sail for a new arc, and this arc, as I mentioned previously, is Ahoy Matey.
What an arc! We just eat cookies.
This is the Build the Arc arc.
Ooh, I'm not a good builder. I'm gonna
What's a
delegate
cubit?
that task.
We completed the technically second arc. We had our intro arc and our first arc.
And we barely ever slept.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys slept the entire.
I think we had a one
fine.
rest, right?
No,
Vince
How
Vaughn.
did we do that?
Vince Vaughn would play Nez. Susan Sarandon would play Fee.
John Leguizamo would be Gil.
Who do we get for Can?
Danny
DeVito.
or as she has suggested multiple times,
They're-
both of the Olsen twins in case one gets tired.
But from the 90s? Or
I
like
stand by it.
his own ones? Or
They still do that. They're like in a business meeting and they're like oh wait, sorry. Mary Kate's getting tired. We're going to swap out for Ashley. Everybody can just stay right there. It'll be like nothing changed. So, Ashley!
we have a review.
Goodness.
What?
Gracious. Huh? Oh my.
Really?
This comes from somebody named Dark Sparrow on Facebook. That's a cool name.
Nice.
Dark Sparrow.
Is that like the darkest timeline Jack Sparrow?
Dark Sparrow. I mean,
I think you're thinking of a crow, Buster.
Raven.
Common mistake. Dark Sparrow. That's a bit of a misnomer.
I'm evil woodpecker.
Woodpeckers are evil.
That's redundant.
Yeah, woodpeckers are evil as fuck. They
Are
kill
they?
other birds.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Lots of birds do that, though.
That is
But
a
they
bird
do it
trope.
so violently. They're just like, ha, 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 ha.
How else do you kill them if
They
you're a woodpecker?
are the
would they
serial
do
axe
that?
murderer of the bird world.
Why
That's
would they
awesome.
do that?
Because they're dicks.
They're equipped with knife beaks.
Yeah, you got to use it for something.
Their beaks are extra knifey.
This is his review. This is me giving you all a 5-star review because I don't use that Apple
yes.
trash merchandise.
Okay.
Trash.
But but an easy 12 stars to Fee for never failing to make me feel emotion for figmented characters.
Damn.
I've been listening since Gunky Evil and absolutely enjoy this immersive podcast. On a side note, I absolutely miss Seth telling everyone to start at Gunky Evil. Yeah. Best line from last eps, show me what you got, like act it out, no, tell me. Like, has there been incidents before where the DM gets mauled by a player? Hashtag I didn't get the cat memo. Hashtag off farts. Thank you, Dark Sparrow.
Did you say Dark Star?
Thank you, Dark
Dark
Sparrow.
Sparrow.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate that. And yeah,
Yeah.
since you miss it so much, if you're listening for the first time,
You
check
fucked
out
up.
Season 1, Episode 1, Gunky Evil. We're in Season 2. In our third arc of Season 2. So that's a lot of episodes. What, like 170 now? 180? Somewhere in there.
Yikes.
180.
If you'd like to catch up on both seasons, head to Gunky Evil. But they are a different cast of characters for each season. But yes, thank you, Dark Sparrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
192.
192.
Are you counting the one-shots?
No. Yes?
And the funnies?
No.
No.
Not the funnies.
Those don't count.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Maybe not the
there's like
one-shot.
200 episodes.
Whatever numbered like episodes.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I've been
is.
doing this a long time.
Yeah.
Good on the people who do that, because I probably wouldn't.
You mean who listen?
Cut that out, though. But
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant making that many episodes. And I
Oh,
was like,
no.
Lindsey, you've been here the entire time.
No, listen, I can't.
Season 1 was a
Oh
fugue
my
state.
God. Woof. Yeah. Wait, who's been when?
But yes, thank you, Dark Sparrow.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much.
This is a tale of Captain Dark Sparrow.
All right, now it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question. Tonight's Around the Campfire question is a fairly simple one. I want to know what your character's relationship or feelings are on the sea. And we're going to start with Can.
The sea.
The sea.
I like it.
Anything else? Tell me a little bit about your relationship with the sea. How does it make you feel?
The sea makes me feel at home.
Care to elaborate at all?
Well, what else do you want to know? I've grown up around the sea. I'm very comfortable with it. Also, that's where shells come from.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, now we're going to switch to Fee.
I mean, I'm really interested in just exploring everywhere, and the sea is a bunch of different things. Yeah, it seems cool. I don't have any qualms with it. Yeah, sea is fine for Fee.
All right. Thank you so much. Nezrah.
Ocean is just alright with Fee. All right. Well, I come from a landlocked part of the country, and I'm not exactly comfortable, you could say, with the sea, but I find it fascinating, and I'm curious about it, but also trepidatious at its many leagues of uncertainty.
Uncertainty.
Uncertainty. I'd like to learn more about it and its inhabitants.
Thank you so much. And Gildebrand.
Oh, the sea. The sea is where the only place I've been where I've ever truly felt free. There's a lot of things in life, a lot of responsibilities that weigh you down and shackle you to just monotony and boredom. But no place like the sea have I ever just been able to just stand out there, feel the mist hit my face, and just get into all sorts of rabid debauchery. It's incredible. And I don't know, I miss it all the time. That's part of, this is a shitty reason, but it's part of why I drink so much, because when you drink a lot, you kind of get this like bouncy, wavery feeling that you just get naturally out on the sea. And I don't know, it helps remind me of where I came from. I love the sea.
Thank you so much, Gildebrand.
I wanted to interrupt so many times because you said responsibility.
I was looking at your face. I was like, she's going to say responsibility.
But you seemed like really into it, and I didn't want to interrupt.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
All right.
it was hard.
Well.
But not to see.
All right.
I appreciate that.
All right. Well, shall we get started?
Maybe.
God, yes.
I suppose.
All right. When we last left, this is weird without headphones. Sorry. When we
want
last
these?
left off, what?
Do you want these?
No,
Okay.
just a comment.
Okay.
Not
I
a
have to
request.
delete that now.
Keep it to yourself then.
Yeah, yep, shut up, Seth.
Yes, sir.
Shut up and DM this thing.
Yes, sir. When we last left off, y'all got into some business up in the Basidi village, the Spore village of Anoka, if you will. And Tomas, how does that sound?
The Spore Village of Anoka.
Excellent. Yeah, sorry, I almost forgot. In the Spore village of Anoka, the Elysian Knights, 3 of them, were trying to obtain the prince And after a bunch of mischief, including a very dramatic and hilarious fall down a flight of stairs and a wheelbarrow.
I thought about that during the week and just was like smiling to myself because it's so funny.
The party was able to, especially with the efforts of Can, escape, and you guys flew off being pursued while inside of Madrigal Corpus's flying craft. Now, we are going to start the next arc, and it begins with you guys flying through the sky at top speed, being pursued by the Elysian Knight with the green collar.
I wasn't ready for that. Oh, shit. Okay.
You guys are all inside of this chamber. Madrigal has his hand on the wall. His other hand is up, and you can see his digits like moving up and down as if he's like almost tabulating or calculating something. And he seems very concentrated as you guys things are whipping by. But in the distance, you no longer see the Justicar, but you do see this winged Elysian Knight.
Is he as fast as a ship?
Give me a perception check.
This is the one that Gil was hot for, right?
No.
No?
No, this is the
Birdman.
No,
The Birdman.
That one's still flying for a different reason.
Hold on. I thought, didn't we land at...
You were heading that way.
Oh, we were heading that way. Okay, I thought you said we landed there. Oh, phew.
If I did retcon it, because I did not mean to do that.
12.
12. It's hard to tell with this speed. Everything's blurry. It's the only constant non-blurry thing, and it's directly behind you. With a 12, you think possibly that it's not gaining on you. You're gaining some distance in between. But yeah, I mean, as far as you've come to understand, you do know that these guys are pretty powerful. So yeah, but you guys are flying top speed. The prince is like just... he has his hand up on one of the walls. He's staring back, just like staring at this Aarakocra. Loom looks as though he's about to lose his lunch. How are the rest of you guys feeling?
Very anxious. Mm-hmm. But I'm also trying to calculate how far away Birdman is.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check.
You got it.
Actually, I might... might require multiple checks.
Don't fuck with me.
First, give me an intelligence check.
Okay. 9.
9. Okay. Now give me a survival check.
God damn it.
Billy, being recorded. Shush.
Jesus, listens
No
to the
swears.
Yeah,
No swears on our
damn
Christian
God.
podcast.
I rolled the same fucking thing. 7.
Okay.
Man.
You think that if it wasn't such a tremendous speed with a lot of like turbulence, you might be able to discern, how far behind they are, but this guy's moving at a clip. It's pretty hard to tell.
Can I assume that he's less than 100 feet behind us?
Yes, less than 100 feet.
Sick.
So, are there windows on this thing that we can open, or will that fuck up our speed?
It is a door. There's one door that you can open, and it's part of the wall.
Can I take on the side?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
What's directly beneath us? The forest?
The forest, a green blur.
Green blur, assumedly the forest.
Yes.
And we're above the tree line, right?
Yeah, you're high up.
Sick. How high up?
Give me the exact same rolls.
That's better. 19 for intelligence.
Okay.
And for survival, I rolled the same thing twice in a row again. 17.
It might be.
Okay.
It might be glitching.
Well, no, it was so the first pair of rolls
okay.
was 5 and 5. This was 15 and 15.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So 17 for survival, 19 for intelligence.
Okay. Yeah, you weren't able to tell how far away he was, but looking down, and you remember the ascent, so you're starting to like kind of gather that in your brain, and you think you're about 400 feet up in the air.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Is anybody opposed to me opening this door?
I am. Madrigal says, please do not.
I feel like we need to do it though.
Are there any like handles like on a bus or anything to hang on to?
You get the feeling that this is not supposed to go this fast.
Okay.
Wait, why do you want to open the door?
I'm going.
What did you have in mind?
Maybe sling some spells at it. Fee's kind of glitching a little bit, but she's trying to hold on.
I was thinking I was just going to open this door, shoot him a couple of times, and slow him down so he can.
I don't know if you're going to be able to do that.
Why?
We're going really fast, and he's always back there.
I mean, he's within my range, I can totally shoot him.
I would cordially request that you don't open the door. That would be quite dangerous.
Can this
how
thing
wide
go
is the door?
faster?
From your perspective, the door is probably 10 feet wide, but
Okay.
you know that when you saw it from the outside, it was like maybe a 5-foot door.
Tall,
Wide, sorry.
5 foot wide.
Yeah, and like 10 feet tall.
okay,
in here,
perfect.
So, yeah.
So, like, if I were to put my staff across the door, it could act as like a barricade, or essentially, or like a bar.
I mean, you could definitely make that. You could definitely see that you could put it across there without it.
Does it open outward?
It opens like a fucking DeLorean.
DeLorean. Sick. Okay.
So wouldn't the staff not do anything? Because if it's opening like that and your staff is there, then it would just, like if it opened in, then the staff would stop it from opening.
I think
But
he's
if-
thinking of it like a railing.
Yeah,
in front
railing.
of the opening.
Open the door, put my staff in the doorway horizontally, and lean into it as like a railing.
Okay, so no one spills out.
Yes.
Okay. I
I
mean,
have an idea.
all right.
If we're worried about you being able to hit him, I can bring him closer to us so we have an easier target.
Well, I want to shoot him to keep him away from us.
Yes, I bring him closer, you shoot him in the face to disorient and possibly take him down.
Well, I don't know if I can kill him.
Not kill, just fall and stop chasing us.
Maybe we can all.
Those are the Elysian Knights. If that's who I think it is, I don't know if a simple arrow is going to stop him in mid-flight.
Were you thinking of an
Right,
arrow?
you might want to actually kill him.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like fucking spell him or with something.
No, I don't have much spells.
I was gonna
shit.
spell him.
Can you? Don't you know like weather shit or something? Maybe you could like throw some clouds at him.
I don't know if I can do that from this far.
I'll bring him to us. I'll bring him to you.
Do we want him closer?
We want him closer to hit him to make him stop chasing us.
I don't know.
Well, whatever you do it quickly, I guess.
Is this as fast as this goes,
This
Magical?
is the maximum speed. If I bring it any further, I think it'll start to be destroyed.
The screws and bolts are like
Yeah, everything's humming inside of here.
The Elysian Knight's wings are made of metal, right?
You don't know. You know that his body is.
No, I thought you said something was made of metal.
His body is made of metal. It looks
Okay.
like he's covered in a like.
his wings were like stained glass.
They
you
look
said?
like stained glass. Yeah.
Okay.
But wouldn't that have metal?
You would think
Yeah. Maybe
recycled
if
plastic.
it's stained glass.
Okay.
But his body is encased in like this skin tight armor.
Okay.
Do we have an idea?
Like, I can try something, but there's no guarantee.
I mean, we could all do something at once at him.
Someone's gonna have to hold me.
Okay, get ready. I'm gonna bring him closer. And I point like at a specific spot, like in correlation with the ship. Like I'm gonna point. So is the door on the left hand side of the ship?
So if you're facing forward, it would be on the left hand side. Yes. Is
Sick.
Whoa,
Okay.
that's weird.
that not how you imagined it?
That's how
No,
I
I
always
imagine like
imagined
a
it.
bus.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, for some reason I've always imagined it like the ship from Futurama, essentially.
Oh, see how I kind of describe it: floor, and then everywhere around you, just this dome. It looks
Yeah.
way different inside than it does on the outside.
Yeah, I get that, but I just thought the opening would be on the right side if you're facing forward.
Oh, no, left
Yeah,
side.
I always imagine like left middle or left like.
They drive on the opposite side of the
Passenger
road here. So.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's weird. Okay, cool.
That's interesting, though. Everybody's perspective of things.
Yeah. So I'm gonna point to the back left side of the ship and tell them, "Be ready. He'll appear somewhere in this vicinity. Are we ready?"
I turn to Loom.
Can you hold on to me?
Sure,
I don't want to fall out.
I gotcha. Do you want me to just hold you out like this, or he like puts his hands out forward as if he's like, like just about 2 feet in front of him?
I go and like wiggle into his grip.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. He like kind of crouches. He sits down in order to like brace himself. Whenever you are ready, I am ready.
All right, and I'm gonna put my staff across the doorway horizontally, about midsection.
And then just real quick, is anybody else planning on doing anything?
Yes.
I'm going to. I can see him, right?
You can see through. Yes, you can see through this.
I'm going to use my bad eye, and I'm going to hex him, and I'm going to target his dexterity checks.
Gotcha. And then Fee, what are you going to do?
Nice.
For some reason, I was thinking like, oh yeah, lightning and metal. Because but that's not a thing, right?
Not mechanically.
Okay.
But flavor-wise, it definitely could be.
I feel like there's always room for science.
There's always room for Pokemon.
You guys have been doing some science. I mean, you did create create a magnet. So
I'm gonna do Witch Bolt then.
all right,
Sick.
now
Yeah, it's a
you're gonna do it
sorcerer.
through. No, but you're gonna do it through the opening.
Yeah.
All right.
Once the door's open, I want to just shoot him, like once Ness pulls him up.
Okay. So, what order are you guys doing your actions? Do you need to go first?
I don't need to, no.
I need to go first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
gotcha. All right.
We ready?
I want to go last, if
Oh,
possible.
okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, everybody ready?
Ready? Ready.
All right, and is it like a plane where you?
You'll have to tell Madrigal to open the door.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Madrigal,
Yes?
whenever you're ready, open the hatch.
If you're confident you know what you're doing, everyone hold on tight. And it flies open. I need everybody to give me a strength save.
Do I have advantage since I'm being held?
Yes.
Do we have advantage since we were bracing?
Yes. Everybody has advantage.
Sweet.
If you were bracing. I assume you would
Oh, okay.
Strength save?
Ooh, it was good. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, my
strength save.
first roll was...
Oh
my
my
second roll
God.
was a natural 1, but my first one was a 19, so 23.
I
Nice.
rolled an 8 twice.
15.
be. Okay.
14.
14.
8 twice.
Total?
8 total.
Okay. All
It
right.
was a save, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a save.
Forks.
So, Fee, you weren't nearly as secure as you thought you were, and you go slamming against Nez. I will give you can use a reaction to, if you want to try to do something like with acrobatics.
Can
or
I sacrifice some of my save to, like, grab her?
high or low?
High.
You can.
All right. So I had
Sick.
23.
Roll a d4.
1.
Fee, yeah, you slam into Nez. It's like Gil's fingertips kind of graze against your hair as you're going, and you slam into Nez for a reaction. You can use acrobatics, or you can do a dex save.
Okay.
Is your hair
They're the
silky
same.
smooth?
Yes, probably.
Nice.
Why am I rolling such balls?
Can I use my inspiration to, like, kind of catch her or brace her with my other arm that's not holding my staff up?
You can use your inspiration in a way for some kind of roll if you want.
Okay.
What'd you get?
11.
11 for your dex save? Mm-hmm. You don't have to do anything right now, Nez. You just barely are able to like scrabble and like get into a spot that you're not like about to immediately vault out of the open door. But you guys are braced. You had no problem, I guess. Loom iron grip around your waist as you're just kind of like standing there.
I imagine my limbs kind of like being pulled out.
But yeah, he's got
Radical
his
Ed style.
his foot against the door, like the wall. He's holding you. The prince doesn't seem to be holding on to anything, but he seems to have found like a position where he's completely
God, is he
fine.
gonna do anything helpful?
What a badass.
All right, so order of operations. You've opened the door. What's next?
I'm going to lean out and I'm going to outstretch my hand while I'm still like kind of leaning on the staff and holding onto it like a railing.
Okay.
Captain
And-
America. Even though it's pushing out. Never mind. Continue.
Yeah. And I kind of make like a swirling motion with my hand and my fingers, and I point at the
Aarakocra, yeah.
Aarakocra.
And then what's the range on that, real quick?
90 feet.
I need you to say high or low.
Low.
He's within 90 feet.
Yes. And I'm going to cast Vortex Warp.
Okay. That's where it's a teleportation spell, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So essentially, I magically twist space around another creature I can see within range. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Does a 16 save.
Fuck. Yes.
Okay.
Just barely.
Shit.
Well, I've
You're still holding the door open. You're still
Yeah.
supporting people.
yep, still doing that. So
All right.
anybody else?
All right.
Go for it.
Who's next up?
So you're not using your
Whatever.
spell for anything?
I can't.
You can't do anything, though?
No.
Really? Aw.
Yeah.
Damn.
You can't damage him?
No.
Oh.
He's not within range.
Yeah. How far is he exactly?
We
Let's
don't know.
just tell
We know
Madrigal,
within
You know that
90
he's within 90 feet.
Madrigal, can you slow us up so he can get closer?
Yes, slightly, but it has. If I can't slow too much because everyone will go flying.
Well, we're already sort of gaining on him, so if you go a little slower, you should catch up.
Okay. I'll. Someone keep watch as to make sure that that we don't go flying. Okay, and here, and you guys feel the inertia lessen just a little bit, and you can see that was enough for him to like start soaring forward.
And I pull out my bow, and if you're closer to me now than you've been when I've pulled out my bow before, it's made of yew, but it's got like a really interesting grain on it. It's like kind of scraggly looking. There's an etching of like a circle symbol with like a jagged cross through it on the grip of it. But I pull it out and I pull out 2 arrows. I stick one like on the floor of the ship, and then I draw and I aim at him.
Okay. And were you gonna cast? Did you already cast Hex?
Yep, I did that when he was already flying at us.
Gotcha. Okay. So he is hexed. All right.
Gonna try and shoot him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
15.
15. That does hit.
Nice. And then 23 for the next one.
That also hits.
Hell yeah.
Okay, sick.
Are you aiming at a particular spot or just trying to hit him like center mass or?
I'm gonna go for his shoulders.
Okay.
So that's 8 damage for the first one, and then 4 psychic damage on top of it.
All right. You're not sure at this distance, but you think you see him wince a little bit with the psychic damage.
And then 10 damage plus 1 psychic for the second one.
All right. Okay. So you have fired your bow right into the shoulder. It like both of them like clink, like they hit and release essentially, like they scrape by him.
Nothing personal, but fuck off, asshole.
And that seems to be enough for him to like. You see him dip his wings and then swoop down and then right up, coming right at you, Gil.
I'm gonna move back into the ship more.
Who's next? Quickly.
I can. I don't care. So is he within 30 feet, would you say?
Give me a perception check.
I'm rolling 8s like crazy today. 11.
He's within 20 feet.
Okay. Well, that works. I'll try to move towards the door and hold my finger out in the air as lightning strikes down from the sky and hopefully hits him too.
Okay.
Oh, there's a better roll. 25.
That hits.
Yay!
Fuck yeah. Fucking Birdman.
Jesus Christ.
26 damage?
Ouch.
What kind of damage?
Lightning?
All right. So, like, you watch as this witch bolt, it just like, lightning is produced from like nowhere and then like travels down Fee's arm through the tip of her finger, strikes him about 20 feet away, and he like wiggles a little bit in the air, loses a little bit of speed, and then you see like his eyes narrow and he flies right up. Now he's 5 feet from the entrance.
Oh, fuck.
Can I take a turn now?
Yeah, I know Can wanted to go last.
Do I have to roll wild magic?
He can.
Oh, it's sorcery spell. Yep. Go ahead and roll a d20. Tell me what you get. Was it a 1?
It was a 3.
Okay. You're.
It's not anything under 10. I thought that's what it was
Did
at
we
one point.
did we switch it to
I
that?
think you mentioned it in the episode.
Okay. Okay.
And I don't have my D100.
Roll a
I
d100.
specifically said 80.
80. All right.
I don't know what it
Nobody
is.
cheat and look.
It's not necessarily good. It's a random table, so.
It could be good or bad.
I know. I just
We're in the
trepidation. It's
ship.
like
There's like a weird like charge almost Fee, and then all around you these illusory butterflies appear inside the cabin of the of Madrigal's ship.
what color are they?
These ones are like pink and purple, just kind of floating around, but they look like they have almost like a little flame decal on their wings.
Ooh, smoldering butterflies.
And
Do they count as beasts?
No, they're illusory.
Oh, fuck. Damn.
And Fee is now officially switching through seasons and like being really anxious and freaked out right now.
Oh,
Do you have like
shit.
a
I have a speak with animals. I could have been like, distract this fucking bird.
Yeah, I was gonna say like compel or control beasts or something. Cool.
All right, Nezrah, he's right in your grill.
Right in my grill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's 5 feet away.
All right. We are going to do Ray of Frost.
Okay.
I thought about doing Ice Knife, but he's too close, and I don't want the collateral damage again. All right, so I'll do Ray of Frost, and that is, let's see, to hit. Oh, that doesn't hit. That's a 10.
Okay. So you Ray of Frost him, and he's like he kind of just like turns in air, and it just goes right past him. And now he's like leaning forward to launch himself in. Can, would you like to do anything?
I like how you went leaning forward.
Sorry, he leans back and then swoops forward.
You still leaned back away from the mic when you said it.
He leads back and then swoops forward.
Well, this sucks. He's a little close now. God, I'm very limited.
No.
Yeah, I have a +7 to the hit DC on my Ray of Frost, and I rolled a fucking 3.
So he'd be about 15 feet away from you, 10 to 15 feet away from you, Can.
Okay, fuck it. I'm still gonna try to do it.
Yeah. Do it.
Well, I don't want to kill you guys.
It's fine. I mean, I could have a
had a good
second
run.
ago. We're just taking turns.
Okay, so I'm
See
going
what
to
happens.
cast Call Lightning,
All right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
and I'm going to have to position it so that it doesn't include us.
Okay.
But I think I can do that.
All right. Knowing that Ken is planning to call lightning, would you guys back away, or what would you do?
My only question about this is what happens if we're moving, like we're a moving vessel in the sky. Because you choose a point to cast it.
But so I guess I'm a little confused because you can target the same point or a different one on each turn.
He would be the specific point.
So does that mean that the
just
cylinder
for
will
that
follow?
6 seconds while we're there, then it would target him, and then we'd move out of it like
For up to 10 fucking minutes.
Damn.
Nice.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All
What
right.
kind of save is it?
It is a dex save of 15.
And he has disadvantage because he has hex on him.
Hell
so
yeah. Hex yeah.
It's not on saves, it's checks.
Oh, okay.
So if he was like trying to use an acrobatics to do something.
Yeah. Oh, so he doesn't have disadvantage. Okay, never mind. So
I was like, you still rolled twice.
I like processed it after the fact.
That's fair.
It hits him.
Nice.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3, so.
It's not storming outside, is it?
Well, lightning did just happen with the witch bolt, so there is that residual ozone in there.
Yeah.
So we can say there's a presence of some stormy energy.
It's very the weather is very British right now.
let me roll once more because I rolled like butt. So
Better than
initially
butt.
it's
Better than
8,
butt.
and then plus 8, 16.
16. So he looked like he was getting ready to like grab on the inside of the door frame as you hit him, and that like kind of sends him back a little bit. And because he was vertical, he kind of swoops down backwards, and like he just like kind of disappears from you guys' sight.
Does it seem like it affects the metal on his costume?
Fee and Can, you guys can both give me insight checks.
All right.
Also, did he like dip below some clouds or something?
He just like shot back down below, like it's kind of hard to see him in the moment. Like just I'm out of your like immediate sight.
Okay.
Sorry.
Because the
12.
thing is still
You can
transparent,
still see through
right?
it. Yep.
Okay.
12.
17.
Okay.
Good.
Fee, you were concentrated really hard when you did that. You saw that it hurt him, but you could probably assume that, it definitely did some extra shit to him. Can, you're positive that the lightning seems to have affected him greatly, to the point that it almost looked before he dropped that one of his arms kind of dropped to his side as if not working.
Arm or wing?
Arm.
So he has arms and wings.
Yes.
So he's like a butterfly.
Sort of, yeah.
Okay.
He's like an angel, but not in the Bible angel, like not the Tool album cover angel.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do? He drops out of sight, and you can see now he's about 30 feet below you guys. It looks like he's trying to like regain control of something. And now all of you can see that one of his arms is like flopping around in the air as if outside of his control.
Okay.
Baby!
I'll probably spell him again if that's okay.
I'll let you guys do
Can we
one
do
more
that?
thing each.
I will shoot him twice.
Okay.
I know you said one thing, but I have 2 attacks per action.
It counts. It still counts as
Natural
one.
20, motherfucker. Ooh, so I gotta think of all the dice I need to roll. 2d8 plus 4.
Oh man, if we kill this guy, we're gonna be
15.
super fugitive.
I was gonna say we're gonna be even. It's another
We are
star on our
so
wanted list.
fugitive.
I think we have to
Our
kill
wanted
him.
rating.
Yeah.
He's out here in the wilderness. Who's gonna find him?
That's 22 normal
Oh,
damage.
shit, he's full of
and
those
then
tracking
5
seeds.
psychic.
Yeah.
All right. For that, it was the first shot.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I ask a dumb question?
Sure.
Is
Do it.
this
Fuck. Natural
this-
1.
damn? Is this truth robot guy or is this bird guy? I thought it
guy.
was robot guy.
Bird
No,
guy.
this is Bird Guy.
Damn.
I'm much more afraid of the truth guy.
Yeah, that'd be convenient if we killed
So
him.
yeah, 27 total, 5 of it psychic.
All right. So yeah, it gets like right in the flesh of his, like where his neck meets his armor, and just like sticks in there, and you hear just like a and
Oh, stop! He's kind of cute.
and he's like
No, he's
trying
not.
to
He's a
reach
liar.
I
up
know.
to get to it while still like kind of spiraling in the air, but he can't get past his own wing. So who's next? Anybody?
Oh, we can just jump
yeah.
in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all
Okay.
get to go once here. We're not really using initiative right now because it's kind of like a thematic scene.
Is he still like close in range?
He's 35 feet below you.
Sick. I'm gonna try and shoot him again with Ray of Frost.
Okay.
I need to start rolling analog. But 15.
15 hits.
Sick. Okay. God damn. I have a +7. And I'm rolling garbage. All right. That's going to be. Oh, yeah. There we go. 12 frost damage.
12 frost.
Does Ray of Frost do anything to your speed?
Sorry, cold damage, not frost damage. Speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of his next turn.
Okay.
Nice.
Excellent.
Or the start of. It says the start of your next turn, so
Yeah,
the
it's
start of
yours.
my next turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so act like 6 seconds essentially. So Nezrah, when you hit him with that ray of frost,
Oh, and that's why I saw 2 D8s go, and I was like, huh, at 5th level, which, yeah, 2 D8.
nice. Yeah, you watch as he gets blasted by this ray of frost. Ice starts to cover one of his wings, and yeah, he's just like spinning in place, and you watch as like, his speed drops quite a bit. Anything else you guys would like to do?
Yeah.
I'd like to insert the.
You guys, yeah, at the same time. So now you guys have to attack at the same time.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Mine's just you just need to do another dex save.
Gotcha. And what are you gonna do?
Chaos Bolt.
Chaos bolt. All right.
Yeah.
Is that a save? That's just an attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I think we rolled the D8 for what damage type it was
Yeah, it
before.
tells you which
but
kind
it
of
says
magic.
choose one of the D8s.
No,
so I choose
you
one.
roll the D8
Yeah.
still, and then you choose one of them to represent the
yeah,
type of damage.
that's what it is. Okay.
But you still got to roll to attack.
Yeah.
Why aren't you just clicking the attack button?
Because I was thinking of the D8s. I don't know. They're right there. Which there's also a plus D6, but it says 3D6 here.
Yeah, because
But it doesn't automatically calculate that in the 2D8.
you're casting it at 3rd level because you're a warlock.
Yeah, so it's
It would be the highest.
so
So
it's
that's what the
2D8
3
plus
sixes.
3D6.
The 3d6s are part of the damage. Yeah.
Okay, hopefully it hits. Okay, so roll the hit. 17.
That hits.
Hell
What does Chaos
yeah.
Bolt normally look like?
I hold my necklace and outstretch my hand, and then a ethereal-looking little bunny pops out, and then kind of like leaps forward and turns into a giant maul of the Sun Lion.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys that aren't casting a spell right now, and those of you that are,
I got oh, they're
7 for
both
both.
they're both 7s. Okay. Ooh. If I roll the same number on both D8s, the chaotic energy leaps from a target to a different creature of my choice within 30 feet of it. Can I choose to keep it the same since there's no one near him?
no, I think it would have. Well, it says you can choose.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess if you can choose.
Yeah. I'm gonna
It
choose
says
him
a
if I don't-
different target.
A different creature.
The chaotic energy leaps from the target to a different creature
gotcha.
of your
so it's
choice.
it's like an arc.
So it'd be good if you were fighting like a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, it's like chain lightning.
yeah. But so then I can still choose him though?
It will be
Nah.
psychic. Oh, you mean
I'll say no. That it's just kind of like
It just arcs
Just
off
hit
into
him.
nothing.
Oh, so it doesn't hit him?
no, it'll hit him.
It
Oh,
hits
okay.
him, but it doesn't.
Oh, I
hit
see. So
anything
it do
else.
an additional.
Yeah. Yes.
I was confusing that. I thought it was
You're good.
cool.
so 14 psychic damage?
Yeah, plus 3d6.
And then did you roll damage for Can?
Roll your damage, Can.
Did you
I
fail?
not tell you? Yeah, I rolled a natural 1. So
Oh, yes. Then
Oh. Okay, my 3d6 was 10.
So 24 psychic damage.
Jesus fuck. All right, and Can?
are we still considering it stormy conditions?
Sure.
Okay.
The area smells hot with ozone.
Gross.
That's going to be 25 lightning damage.
Yeah, there we go. Do I have to roll the D100? Okay.
So, no, not the 100.
Not the 100?
The D20.
Oh,
Yeah, so this room is filled with butterflies, and then you guys watch at the exact same time. It's like it's syncopation. Fee and Can immediately cast a spell at the same time, and you watch as this like rabbit appears, like kind of flies out of Fee's form and leaps out into the air, and like directly on top of this Aarakocra drops, the 35 feet, lands on top of the Aarakocra as this crash of lightning strikes the rabbit, transforming it into not a sun lion, but a lightning lion.
oh, cool.
The powers combine and then all over this creature's body, and you just watch as he goes limp. He looks up through the open door and just falls and disappears because you guys are gone in a second.
Friendship.
I like to enter the Spanky from Little Rascals gif where he's like, bye.
And about a minute later, you guys, about 2 or 3 minutes later, sorry, you guys arrive at the clearing where Flora was.
Yeah, Flora.
The craft
Was?
hovers.
Not is.
Oh.
All you know is was. And lowers into the clearing. And you guys can see the little hut. You can see like this cleared area. Fee and Can, you have not been here before, but it's a spot in the middle of the woods, the kind of the swampy woods.
No, we went
Wasn't
in the
Cam there?
tunnels.
You two were there.
We went in the tunnels.
We went there together, you and I.
And then
You mean when I
Right.
dropped off
When you dropped off the horns.
But you didn't visit
You're right.
the Druid Lake.
right.
Yeah.
So, like, is there
actually
like a...
that wasn't technically Flora's area. That was like a close area, but yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So it's not like we get out and we see just like the spaghetti of Gith on the ground or anything?
No,
Okay.
this is a slightly different spot.
Okay,
It was
cool, cool,
close,
cool.
but yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, the hut's here. There's like some creatures milling about, and it's like the chaos of the last few moments is just like evaporated because you just land in this area that feels so like warm, calming. Even though it's like a swamp, you guys remember this is like like a little ways into the swamp. The trees here seem like healthy and vibrant, very verdant green.
Almost
the
like a
grass,
sanctuary.
Yeah, exactly. Almost like a sanctuary. And it's like this calming feeling. It's almost different than when you guys were here last. It feels better than when you guys were here last.
Wow.
Well, if we weren't wanted before, we're wanted now, guys. It's cool, though. I don't know if any of you have been wanted before. I've done this before. I've been through this.
wanted before.
You
Loom says.
basically have a new life now, and you have to be a different person and not talk to anybody that you used to talk to, at least around here. But since we're around here, we haven't talked to any of these people, so we're good.
That's a roundabout way of saying.
But we can't go to Dragonwater, probably, unless we went as different people.
Is the door open still?
Yeah.
Well, this will be the third time that I've had to not talk to the people that I used to anymore.
Oh, so you're good. You're totally used to it.
And you hear like a in the back of your head.
Fee runs out the door and kind of like crash lands and like tries to like cover her head and is just like trying to slow down the season
I
glitching.
swat at the butterflies that are still around.
Fee, as your like head is crouched, like, and you have it covered, you see just these tiny feet step in front of you, and suddenly you're fine. Completely, totally calm and fine. The rest of you see that you two see Flora. You see someone about your height, maybe even a little shorter somewhere. It's hard to tell, but she's dressed in these like very like utilitarian raiments. There's like some flowers braided into her hair. She's got dyed purple hair, and you immediately can tell that's dyed with berries. I know fucking berries. And that is hair dyed with berries. And areas that aren't dyed are a little bit gray, very friendly, but she has her hand over Fee's head, and you just watch as it's like calming dome surrounds her with like these sparkling like golden glitters inside of it, and then it fades and Fee is fine.
That's
afterwards.
so sweet.
Awesome.
Well, how'd you do that?
Well, sweetie, that is a trick of the trade. And then she looks right at you, Ken, and winks. Now, what do I owe this amazing pleasure?
We
Now, let me interrupt you. I can tell by your faces, y'all are hungry. So, would you like something to eat?
Yes.
Got any dirt?
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, that'd
yeah,
probably be great.
There's dirt all over the place, but I've got like food.
I look at her hair.
Do you have any berries left?
I've got berries left. I've got hair berries and eating berries. Would you like some of both?
I'll take the eating kind.
Okay, well, hair berries are on the menu for anyone who wants to, do a little touch up to their roots. Obviously, I do a little bit of that from time to time, but...
Do you have any berries for dark hair?
Well, we can try.
I'll put some berries in my hair. I don't get it.
Do we have a bunch of time for this?
Oh, yeah, we should probably go in. Is that okay if we come in?
She, like, looks at the size of her tiny hut. You know what? I got a place that we can go that you guys can fit inside of. What seems to be the issue, though?
We're kind of on the lam from the Elysian Knights.
Well,
I don't know if you've heard of them. They're kind of a big deal.
I've definitely heard of the Elysian Knights. Well, okay. And she, like, says, 1 second. And she
calls them.
fires up Get him! Johnny Law's on you. No, she walks over to like this little like a cart that looks like it lost one of its wheels, and she like pulls back a tarp, and you can see her like lean over the edge, and like her feet are like in the air as she's like digging through the side, and then she pops back down, and she's got a giant, well, from the perspective of her measurements, a giant bottle, and she just kind of wanders back over. All right, now this is Sanctuary in a bottle, and inside Sanctuary itself, this is gonna be quite interesting. She pops the cork and tosses it, and in air, you guys watch as this like giant like pavilion appears right in front of you. It looks like it's made of like animal furs, and there's like a little flag on the front that has a stag on it. And that stag looks pretty familiar. It looks a lot like her companion. Well, if you guys need a place to talk privately, we can be able to do it in here. And she opens the flap, and if you were to look, you can see there's like warm light inside. It almost sounds like there's music or something in there.
Did it go over the ship, so the ship is covered up too?
No, but the ship is invisible.
That helps.
This is awesome. I'm going in.
All right, come on in. And she like holds the flap open, and you go in.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. You all go in?
Feels stand up, dust off her knees, and then just walk in.
Yeah, Nez is using his staff as like a walking stick at this point. Fucking tired, man.
And as you guys enter, you see that it's like a luxurious atrium almost. There's plants hanging from the inside. There's even birds fluttering around. There's no trees, but there do appear to be plants hanging everywhere and growing along the walls. It looks inside though, it's like stone, like a stone atrium of some kind, and you can even see. It looks like there's like a old ancient hole in the like domed ceiling, which does not look like the outside, but you can see a patch of sky out there, and it's bright blue. And it was a little bit murky and stormy a minute ago, so you could probably assume that something's weird about this, but it's definitely not where you were. And then as everybody kind of enters, she lets the flap drop closed, and it becomes like a solid stone wall. We should be fine in here for a little bit, And well, why don't y'all? Well, first, let's start with introductions. For those of you who have not met me, I am Flora. Pleased to meet both of you. What are your names?
I'm Fee. Thank you back there. That kind of takes me a while sometimes.
Oh, it's no problem at all.
I'm Can,
Can.
and I like your hair.
I like your hair, Can. It looks like it's got some sea salt in it. If I'm not mistaken, are you a whale song halfling?
I am, and it also has a little vomit still.
That's good information to know, darling. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Now, all of y'all deserve some food and maybe a little bit of respite here. Y'all are running from the Elysian Nights?
Yeah.
I threw one.
You what?
I threw one.
You threw an Elysian Night?
Yeah.
Well, you must be stronger than I thought.
I'm pretty strong.
So,
Can you go to jail for that?
I am not sure. It's probably not good, but if it's only if they recognize you, right?
That's true.
And you got the scent of somebody who recently changed forms. So I think you're going to be all right. And she winks at you. Now, your stories are your own. I just want to make sure that you're all doing okay.
I'm really tired.
I'm so tired.
You all look quite exhausted. Well, why don't you eat? And then maybe you can sleep. And then I can possibly help you get where you need to go if you tell me where you need to go.
Do we have Loom and the Prince and Madrigal in here too?
Yes, all three of them are in there. The Prince has propped himself up on kind of one of these stone circular areas. God damn it, I'm sorry. Stone circular areas inside, because this is all like a Greek or Roman atrium, essentially. Pillars and things. He's propped up, his arms tucked behind his head, and he almost immediately starts to sleep.
Yeah.
He's done the least.
But he was also captive for who knows how long.
Yeah.
But he's a piece of shit.
But he did put you on his shoulders, so.
That's true.
Also, be real cute.
Yeah, Loom immediately just kind of keels to the side, lays down, and is out. And Madrigal just is wandering around, examining things. Oh, this is nice. This is, ooh, okay. You could just hear him making little sounds and little phrases that it's hard to pick up, but he seems captivated as he is touching the walls and stuff. Yeah, if you guys go to the center of the atrium, there's a small table there, and it's laden down with food. There's grapes, there's bread, there's no meat, you notice, but there's potatoes, there's carrots, there's a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits, and a few grains.
Is there any furniture?
No, there's just these, we're in the area you're in, just these stone benches that are in a circular formation.
Okay, that's all I need. I'm going to take off my pack, my satchel. Kashmir has the right idea, I think. And I'm just going to lay down on one of the benches, put my satchel under my head, and I'm just going to
The moment you lay down, this feels like the softest bed you've ever laid in your entire life.
Yeah. Awesome.
And you guys see Nez pass out. You see the Prince pass out. What are the rest of you guys? Do you guys eat?
Yeah, I grab some food and lie down to eat.
Gotcha.
I'll grab a potato and start meditating.
Okay.
Meditato.
I'll go way down by Nez.
All right. On the floor or on the bench?
On the floor.
Okay.
I'm meditating. It fits that.
Meditator.
Meditator.
Yeah, both Fee and Gil, you notice that if you lay down on the ground, it feels so soft, warm, and inviting. Just a big hug. It doesn't, it felt fine. It felt like stone when you were walking on it, but the moment your body presses against it, it is just wonderful.
Thank you, Flora.
You're welcome, sweetie. Where are you sleeping? Or are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you sleep on a bench, on the floor? What do you do?
I'll find a bench.
Okay. So yeah, same thing with you. It's the most comfortable hammock you've ever laid in your life.
As we sleep, she starts coming around and slowly stabbing all of them.
Y'all should never fuck with the leech nuts.
That'll teach you.
But no.
And this knife goes in your throat, and this knife goes in your throat.
You get
See
a
you
knife.
later, darling.
You get a knife.
Everybody look under their benches. You get a knife in the throat.
So yeah, you guys all fall asleep immediately, and when you wake, you feel so long rested.
Fucking finally.
Yes. Amazing.
Fuck, during my rest, it's probably too late. Could I have, as a ritual, casted Find Familiar? Because I wouldn't need to meditate
That would
more
take
than
away
a
from
short
your rest. Yeah. So
But she only has 4 hours.
4 hours. Yeah. So
I have
in that time, if
So
you
I
thought
could-
it was a good idea to get
Yes,
Crumb in here,
Absolutely.
you can attempt to.
Okay, I will attempt to.
And
I'll just tell you right now, as you start to do that, Flora stops you. You won't be able to do that inside here, but once you get outside, you can.
Okay.
and can I switch up my spells now that we've done a long rest?
Oh, yes. If you're able to do that. If you're able to switch spells during a long rest, please do so if you would like.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, she would have tapped you on the shoulder and been like, sorry, I'm sorry, dear. It won't work inside here, but if you want to step outside and do that, you absolutely can. But I would wait until the rest of your friends are awake, probably.
Okay, well, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, I'll wait.
So you guys all wake up rested. What do you do for those other 4 hours, though, Fee? Just a general overview of what you would do.
Yeah, so I'll probably talk to Flora to see if she has any, like, potions, maybe some components.
Yeah, she would indicate she has components for stuff. She understands like the necessity of needing components, and she definitely has some potions. She indicates that she already kind of gave some out to the other two with you, and
Or even some recipes for potions, like...
yeah, she says, yeah, I could probably provide something like that. And then, yeah, the rest of you guys spend a while talking, kind of general pleasantries. She's willing to tell you pretty much, a bunch about herself. You kind of get the rundown that she's been essentially living this kind of lifestyle for a very, very long time. Just traveling around, trying to help people, trying to help animals. That's just what she feels her calling is. Aww. And this is something that gives her great joy, and she has no problem, regardless of who the person is, assisting them, especially if they actually like need dire help. So yeah, she just seems like a very just a rolling stone of, healing and help. So yeah. And the rest of you all awaken refreshed, completely benefiting from a long rest.
Oh, feels
and
good.
in fact, when you awaken, you feel a little bit better than you did before. Everybody here can roll a D12 and permanently add that to your HP pool.
Oh, come on here.
6.
I'm debating whether I want to roll digital or analog for that.
You can take the average.
Analog. Okay.
I'm going to have to take the goddamn average because
Me
that
too.
was 2.
I got a 1, so I'll take that 6 happily. Jeez. Yeah, analog is not doing me favors today.
You mean digital?
Digital, I mean. Whoa.
7.
Nice.
How did I do that?
Yeah, so you guys feel better than you have ever, really. Like, that was a doozy of a nap that you guys just took, and everybody is very, very refreshed.
Yeah.
And Flora kind of indicates, well, this place doesn't have much longer to last, so if you guys need to do any like stretching or anything in relative privacy, this would be the time to do it.
I start grabbing food.
All right, you start grabbing food.
Do you got like a bathtub?
Unfortunately, I do not. There is, not far from here, there's a creek. I typically am okay with cold creek water baths, but yeah, unfortunately, there's no bath. So all the gunk and muck all over, I can't do anything about that.
That's fine.
She has a bunch of vegetables and stuff there too.
Yep.
I'm going to fill up on vegetables.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so now you guys are satiated again and well rested. And yeah, do you guys exit?
Yeah.
Not quite.
Oh.
Okay.
I feel like I'm not ready yet.
All right.
I feel like we should continue
It's
discussing.
like you stayed overnight in the hotel and it's the day of checkout.
Yeah,
You're like
and it's
trying to soak up all the
right.
leftover.
Shit, your money's worth.
She indicates she'll let you know
Like
when
what channels do they have? Like
what didn't I get the most of while I was here?
yeah. No, but I mean, like, I feel like since we're still within the confines of a literal sanctuary, we should utilize that and discuss.
Oh, sure.
Because she said that she wanted to help us get to where we were going. So I feel like, we need to do that while we're still here. Otherwise, we risk being...
Sure.
So do you say something to us?
Well, actually, we want to try and get to Dragonwater.
Wait, do we still want to go to Dragonwater?
Yeah, should we do that if they're after us? And plus,
Well,
the
are they
pity-
after us?
What do
Because
you
they
mean?
might all be dead.
Some of them definitely aren't dead.
yeah, that truth
I
guy.
thought we were going to meet my friend at the port.
Right, and then go to the city beneath the waves, maybe?
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
Just wait for it all to blow
Do you
over.
need something?
Unless you would like to go to
Yeah,
Dragonwater.
do you need to go to Dragonwater?
It feels like you're not saying something, man.
Is this about your pictures?
I mean, you can trust us. We're all fugitives together now.
Yeah, that's very true. Now, like it or lump it, we are bonded here.
We should probably leave everything on the table.
Like we
since-
literally,
yeah.
like none of you can leave now. By the way, because then we risk somebody like telling somebody else.
No one.
Yeah, we are very much bound together.
I also sense you guys got a bit stronger since the last time I saw you.
Well, I do feel amazing.
Just in general, see, it feels like your soul plane sort of ascended a little bit.
Soul Plane, starring Snoop Dogg.
I did visit my mom. Whenever I go visit my mom, I always get a little surge of energy.
No, this is like a shared thing. All of you guys' auras are sort of mingling together as if you had some sort of great transition.
Well, we did level
internally.
up. Is that what you want us to say?
That's essentially what she seems to be hinting at.
Mm-hmm.
You feel strong. You feel stronger to me, but that's good to see. A bond of usually that doesn't happen at the same time with a group unless they have a lot of shared experiences and trust.
Well, with our powers combined,
You'd be a right terror on the right person, I imagine.
I do have to admit, I want to stop at Dragonwater because
And I reach into my satchel and I pull out the orb.
I was tasked with delivering this to somebody.
Who?
I gave my word.
You guys can see like there's like a little bit of golden light peeking out from underneath this wrapped orb parcel.
Did you look at it?
No, I wanted to respect their privacy.
Who gave you that?
It was a shopkeep in Can's Village.
Wait, which one?
The magic shop on the beach.
Full of shit.
I'm just kidding.
That's a Cadbury egg.
Was there any time constraint?
Well, no, not necessarily.
Okay.
You are a goodly distance from my reckoning from Dragonwater. And the prince finally speaks for the first time in a really long time. Yes, we are quite a ways away from Dragonwater right now.
Would you say farther away from Dragonwater than we are from the city under the waves?
Yeah, do you know where the city under the waves is?
I do not know of a city under the waves.
Flora, how about you?
I'm sorry, I have not heard of the city under the waves.
Well, at least
Damn it.
they might at the port.
Wait.
That's what Loom said.
Yeah, can't Loom's friend help us get there?
As I mentioned, if anyone can, they can.
Okay, we try that guy first because
We need to
if
get these
that
gems.
fails, then maybe I can ask my brother, but I don't want to do that.
Wait, your brother?
What?
You have a brother?
I already brought these up.
Yeah,
before.
I don't remember your
episode, I
brother.
think. Was it last episode?
This is in character.
Right.
Yeah, I've got at least a brother.
So, like, what happened with your brother? Because you seem like not.
This does not seem like an appropriate time to talk about backstories.
Yes, thank you for backing me up.
If we are squashed for time, maybe when we get to where we
The
need to
DM
be.
is metagaming a bunch this episode, guys. Not a fan.
How about this? If this other dude doesn't work, then I'll tell you about my brother.
Oh, okay.
But he's not immediately pertinent
I
to
guess
what's
we can
happening.
cover that later.
Well, to turn the mirror, so to say, back on yourself, we're all in this together now. And we have to trust each other and be open.
Yeah, Nez. Out of character.
He's a half brother. My dad.
From which side?
My dad got around a lot. He and my mom split up when I was very young, and he took on a lot of lady friends. So
Does he have the same color hair as you?
No, that's my mom. That's totally my mom.
I don't want to interrupt, but you just got a couple of minutes left. So if you need privacy, where would you like to go?
Well, let's get us to the port, I suppose.
All right. I can absolutely do that once we exit here. But I would actually like a word with... What did you say your name was, darling? Looking right at you, Can.
Me?
Yeah.
Can.
I would like a private word with you if I could, just before we set out.
Okay. Am I in trouble?
You're not in trouble, darling.
Is it okay that I put the food in my pockets?
Oh, absolutely. Take as much as you want.
Okay.
So yeah, as the magic starts to fade on the inside of this, she kind of files you guys out of this atrium, and then you guys watch as you exit this pavilion like slurps itself up and then disappears into like sparkles.
Oh, fun.
What color are the sparkles?
Purple.
Oh.
Tight.
And
do some big stretches.
she goes back over to the Flora goes back over to the cart, leans in, dangles in, and grabs an identical bottle and brings it over to you, Fee. You wanted a potion, and this is a one-time use potion, so use it wisely if you need it when you're out and about. And she hands it over to you, and this thing is like a foot tall.
What is it?
It's the sanctuary.
Oh, yeah. Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Well,
unfortunately,
thank you.
I spared a lot of my potions before and haven't had much of an opportunity in the last few hours to brew many more, and those I do have I need for the animals.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem. Yeah, is everybody getting ready? I'm going to speak with Can here, and then we can get you where you need to go.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
What are
just
the
gonna
rest of you guys going to do? Well,
Eat carrots.
if
I'm gonna talk to Nez about the orb.
Well,
And
I'll be there too, so I'll
So it's
probably be talking about the
everybody,
orb
yeah.
too.
you just see that Loom is still staring at the
Gil
prince.
just puts his hand on Fee's face and pushes her away.
He's still staring at the boots and pants that the prince is wearing.
Yo, man, you must have really good willpower. I would have opened that immediately after leaving.
I just have a really strong sense of shame.
Really? Aren't you like curious to know what it does? You're very curious, I know, because it takes one to know one, but...
Did you give it a
regardless-
shaky shake at all?
Yeah.
Some jingles in
I
there.
would be lying if I said I didn't shake it.
Does it have sound?
It doesn't.
Oh. Well, then I'd want to look at it even more.
Look, man, we don't know when we're gonna be back to Can's village. We may never go back.
No.
Like, this is a perfect chance.
No.
I kind of clench my satchel a little harder.
While Can is away talking to her to just give it a little peeksy.
Perfect segue into Flora kind of pulling Can aside.
Fucking Boromir. Get away from me, you fucking goblin.
So
Only ask for the strength to defend my people.
So, Can, you're from, which of the Tantaruga Islands are you from?
Luta.
Very, very nice. Now, we have a kinship, I imagine. Are you of a druid?
Yeah.
All right. That is good to know. I did notice that I don't feel the presence of a spellcasting focus on you. Do you have one? What?
Well, I did. I lost it in a portal, so I don't know where it is, and I don't think I'm going to get it back.
So you just been using what? Components?
Yeah, and I'm getting a little low on those.
Well, I'll make sure you guys have plenty of components. But I would. She kind of pauses. I feel like I should tell you. I met another druid from the island Luta.
Who?
Said their name was Haku. Does that ring a bell to you?
Haku. Wait, you saw them?
Yeah, not too long ago. Maybe less than a week. Maybe a little bit more. It's hard to tell out here.
Where are they going?
They said they were going to a place called the Volcanic Ridge.
Why?
I've never heard of that. I don't know. We chatted very briefly. They were not rude, but they seemed busy, maybe on their way somewhere. Seemed like they had a mission in their heart.
And like you couldn't really connect with them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always been that way.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then I don't feel as bad. I thought maybe I was giving a bad impression or something, but no. But it's interesting. I feel like there's some sort of connection there, and now I know the island of Luta. But it just seemed there's something familiar about your presence being here, their presence a few days ago. It's just odd. But yeah, said they were going to the volcanic ridge, and the most curious part about it is that they claim that they weren't a druid anymore, that they used to be a druid, and they have since kind of divorced themselves from the concept, which I don't think it can ever really leave you.
Ooh, what are they now?
I don't know. Look quite dangerous though, if I'm being honest.
Did they say what they were gonna do at the volcanic ridge?
No, but what I could discern is it seemed like they had to meet someone at the volcanic ridge.
Well, this seems kind of urgent.
I don't know where the volcanic ridge is. Maybe when you get to that port of yours, you can find your way. But maybe ask around there. But I just thought it was important to know something about this situation made me feel like it was real important to tell you. Also, since you don't have a spellcasting focus, would you like one?
Do you have some like laying around?
I have one.
What is it?
It's a staff.
How big?
Well, tall enough for me to use, but not too tall.
No, I guess I don't have to ask you.
Yeah. Now we're roughly the same, measurements. I can go get it for you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not technically mine, but I think it's technically yours.
Okay.
And she toddles on into her hut and comes out a few moments later with probably a 4.5 foot staff. It's got a curved hook on the top, and there's seashells dangling from it.
Oh, cute.
I love it.
And she hands it over to you. Well, here you go. It's already imbued. Wow. So all you'll have to do is spend maybe an hour or so getting familiar with it. Wielding it.
I start whipping it around my head.
Yeah, I think this is gonna work.
Excellent. And what's with that big spear that your friend's carrying?
Big spear.
The spear that Gil has.
I don't know.
Well, it was the Gith spear. Well,
Oh, you're still carrying that?
Yeah.
Oh, he took that from some Gith.
Oh, well, there's a bit of a menacing aura coming off of that, so be careful.
Should he not keep it?
I don't know whether he should keep it or not. I just know what it feels like.
I think he likes it.
Well, in that case, I'll just keep my opinions to myself. What were you going to say?
Could I have heard maybe the word volcano?
Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
How about
I feel like my ears would perk up a little bit if I could catch that.
I'm going to share this with you guys.
Okay. Well, I got 7.
Yeah, you don't hear shit.
Okay.
You're embroiled in this orb combo.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I really wanted to say to you. I just felt like it was important to share. And it's always nice to meet another druid out on the road.
I agree. Thank you so much for the staff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Where did you say you got it?
I didn't. But that doesn't matter.
Where did you get it?
I killed Taka.
Well, if you don't mind, there's some things that are even beyond my ability to share. It's just not something I feel comfortable sharing with. Just know that there's nothing wrong with it. It is not a cursed object. But
I wasn't asking that.
It does not belong here anymore.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
And thank you for all the food.
Oh, yeah. If there's any line about that you seek, feel free to take that as well. Just a big smile on Can's face. All right, and they rejoin the group. All right, so you guys need to go, and I can get you there, but you're going to have to be quick. You're going to have a narrow window, about 6 seconds.
To do what?
To transport via plants.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Is she talking to all of us now?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds fascinating.
Well, you better, buckle your britches, because it's going to knock your socks right off. If and you were wearing any.
Are we all,
Nez looks down at his like talons.
are we all going together? And I look at the 3 people we've carried on since
We've accrued.
yes.
Madrigal, oh, no, absolutely not. No, I actually, as we landed, before I came out, I was getting a summons, and they are quite upset with me. They need me back immediately at the college. So, on that note, thank you for reminding me, but I will have to go back to Dragonwater. If you guys ever find yourselves there, come see me at the College of Catterwall. I will make sure you have a wonderful time.
Wait, you're going to Dragonwater?
Yes.
Can you deliver this for me?
Absolutely not. As much as I would love to examine that, I don't want to.
Don't examine. Just deliver.
You'll have to excuse me,
Is there anything we can do to help you with the college?
We do appreciate everything. You've done a lot for us, stuck your neck out. We really...
Research for research's sake. I am going to be able to write a practical thesis on all that has happened. I cannot wait to just dive in and start writing. That's the best part of the job.
You're not worried about ostensibly being dismissed?
Oh, no, I only had a part in transporting you guys, and that'll be a minor slap on the
He's
wrist.
going to get executed.
I'm like, you said that they sounded mad.
Yeah,
Gonna
don't.
die.
Maybe don't mention the Elisa Knights. Like at all. The Knights.
Oh, yes.
Exactly. That was good.
Yeah, say who?
Yes. He looks like he's like caught himself.
Whom?
Sure.
I will leave that part out. I don't think anyone would know of hopefully wouldn't know of my involvement in that particular venture. But be that as it may, it was wonderful to meet you all, and can make sure you distribute the rest of those gifts to the others. So, on my way out...
I walk up to him and I slap him on the shoulder. Been great meeting you, man.
Yes, it was so wonderful meeting all of you. Yes, I will treasure these last few hours just mightily, and I am not just blowing smoke. If you end up in Dragonwater, your first stop needs to be the College of Catterwall.
Well, if
I will not take no for an answer.
If you're ever looking for new work, if this whole wizard bullshit doesn't pan out,
Wizard?
you're welcome to join my crew.
I'm not a wizard.
You're not.
No.
What are you?
Training to be an artificer.
Oh, well then you'd be
makes
perfect
sense.
on the boat crew. I'm starting to form a crew here, and I think you'd be good on there.
Well, I would have to graduate first, but...
Oh, you don't need to graduate on my ship. Like I said, if this doesn't pan out, you seem like you're capable of other shit.
We don't
so.
drug test. You don't even need a GED.
Well, I will think about it, but I would like to fulfill my schooling first. However, I do appreciate the offer, and it is enticing. But yes.
If you get bored and you can message, I guess I don't know if you can, but feel free to message us.
I will find a message scribe, and I will send you messages.
Yeah,
That's
keep in
good.
touch.
Yes, I usually only send them to my family, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, it was wonderful meeting all of you. Nice to meet you, Flora, Prince, and I'll be on my way. And he turns around and just heads back to the ship.
Fly safe.
I will endeavor to do so. And you watch as the door closes, and then you hear, Initiate Corpus. You are being retained for college. We are overtaking this craft. You may be punished.
Oh.
And then you watch as the craft immediately shoots up in the air and then...
I'm just smiling and waving at it.
Did you say we heard that, though?
Oh, yeah, it was loud as fuck.
We all
storming the castle.
we all pretend we didn't hear it.
What a nice guy.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
So, are we ready to go?
I believe so.
Bloom, are you partying with us, buddy?
And Prince?
I was asked to go, so I will go.
Nice.
And he looks like at you, Can. All right. And the prince is like, I am not sure if I... And then he like looks up at the sky again. Yeah, maybe a little longer we can travel together.
The map that I got, are there cities marked on it, or is it just like a topographical map?
It is a mostly topographical map, but there are some cities marked on it.
Is Anoka already marked on it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, never mind.
Yep.
Disregard. Thank you.
No, you're good. And so Flora like wanders over to a really big tree and she says, all right.
Oh, sorry, Ness.
Oh, don't worry. It happens all the time.
My mistake, sweetie. Anyway, and she like finds the actual tree, puts her hand on it. And she says, is everyone ready?
Ready.
I'd suggest single file.
I like just kind of shuffle behind everybody just out of courtesy and low self-esteem.
I'll go first.
All right. And then she like, you hear her saying something under her breath, puts her hand on the tree, and then this gate opens up in the tree trunk. All right, quickly now, quickly.
First impressions, and I make a somersault in.
I step right in, wave goodbye.
She's waving back at you.
Bye.
Goodbye, sweetie.
I'll just motion for the others to go in, and then I'll just hop in gracefully.
I clasp her hand with both of my hands and shake
her whole arms.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. If you happen upon Thenra in the mushroom village of Anoka, please give her our
6
regards.
seconds.
I will. Hurry now, hurry.
And I
All right. And if you were to turn around, you'd see Flora like smiling through there, and you can see like in the distance behind her, you can see her stag companion like kind of like peek out, like to look what the fuck's going on. And then the portal closes, and you guys are looking at another gigantic tree. And if you were to turn around, you would realize that you are in a very dirt-covered like embankment that slopes down into like pebbles and rocks on this in front of this gigantic stretch of water. The sight of that to probably Can and Gil might be really nice to see, a very familiar sight because it's just water as far as you can see, blue crystalline skies. And then far off to the left, about maybe a 15-minute walk, you guys see a port town. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Hey, we made it to the port.
we portaled to the port.
Nope, I got nothing.
We've
That
been
was good.
deported.
You've just been ported through a portal.
We've been reported.
The portal, the port portal. I don't know.
Purportedly, we've been ported.
All right, now it's time for tonight's MVPC. The most valuable player character. I want you guys to tell me who deserves an additional 1d10 of DM inspiration.
Oh, shit, I didn't use any of my inspirations.
No, I said because it was the end of the arc, you would get it for the first 2 sessions.
Oh, thank goodness.
There you go.
Fuck.
So yeah, for those of you listening, for those of you at home, Nez is 1, Gil is 2, Fee is 3, and Can is 4. On the count of 3, I want you guys to hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you believe deserves to be MVPC. Now, I'll give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote. You guys can actually take a moment, since it looks like some of you are considering pretty hard.
You look like you're about to do a baseball pitch.
You ready? Everybody ready? Mm-hmm. All right. 1, 2, 3, vote. We've got, a tie. We've got 2 votes for Fee and 2 votes for Can. Nezrah, why'd you vote for Can?
It was a toss-up between Fee and Can, but Can
Thank you.
brought the lightning and just really fucked up the Eric Kokra. And yeah, just did a really good job. And I like all the Can's role playing and getting helped by, was Loom or the Prince?
Loom was the one who held her.
Yeah, just getting held by Loom, and it's just cute.
Excellent. Fee, why'd you vote for Can?
I love our buddy attacks that have happened now
Yeah,
a couple
the-
times.
The team up, the like
Friendship.
They are good.
It's happening.
the superhero, like
Yeah. Plus, I just
Squad.
like, so I love Thor. So any lightning-y shit is just,
It's fun.
So good.
Fee brings the seasons, and I bring the weather.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a cute way of looking at it.
it is. I love it.
Very nice.
Call me the weather can.
Yeah. Oh, please say we have a segment where Can does the weather.
And it's just Can casting weather spells. And now for Can with the weather.
It's gonna rain. Pain.
It falls mainly on your brain.
Gil, why did you vote? I'm sorry. Why did you vote for Fee?
I really like the description for Chaos Bolt. And I like the increased risk of the wild surges.
Yeah.
And it's something crazy really could have happened inside that small space.
That could have been so
rather than
bad.
Oh, we got butterflies.
Yeah, I like that. Like she was going crazy, but then the result was just butterflies. So I don't know. I liked that juxtaposition.
Nice.
Rad.
Can, why did you vote for Fee?
All that damage.
All right.
Damn.
That's as good a reason as any.
Yeah.
All right. That means tonight's MVPCs are Ophelia, Midori, and Kanak, Anga. Take you 1d6 of DN inspiration apiece.
Does that stack on top of the inspiration?
I guess it's going to have to, but you'll have to use them both the next session. So
Oh, I will.
Separately, or could she combine
Can I
them?
roll a d16?
you could combine them, sure.
Nice.
Since this is like a completely fabricated thing. So.
We make the rules.
I
of
make the
it.
rules.
Well, you make the rules of it.
Correction.
You have to live with them.
Edit.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of you listeners. Now, if you like what you hear, head on over to patreon.com/D20_syndicate and figure out what sorts of ways you can make us warlocks with your patronage. We've got a ton of amazing tiers. I'm talking amazing. You can design an NPC. You can do things like just have access to bonus content, behind the scenes things, access to the AMAs that we do. It's sometimes just goofy little pictures and shit. And we also do our level up episodes on there. We did one for this episode. So if you'd like to have access to that and some inside scoop as to the reasoning behind why we did those things, head on over to Patreon, become a patron, make us a warlock, and you'll get to hear all of that. Additionally, if you want to give us some street cred, then head on over to Apple Podcasts and give us a 5-star review if you're kind. Just a review, but we definitely like 5 stars.
I'm interrupting you right now.
Hi.
Hi. You can also rate us on Spotify now. That is a new feature that is built into Spotify.
Holy shit. So head on over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify, or if there's something else that allows you to rate us. And consider rating us 5 stars and leave a review. You can technically leave a review wherever you want as long as we can see it, and we will read it no matter where it is. Even if you join the Discord and you leave it in the chat, I think we've used that before, we will read it, unabridged, whatever you put in there. So if you want to hear your words coming out of Tomas's mouth, then leave a review. Speaking of Discord, Lindsey, what is it? It is
free.
That's right. It is free. Head into the episode description below and you can find a tasty little link to our Discord server where you can interact with us. You can share memes. You can share pictures of your pets. You can share pictures of your food. You can talk D&D lore. You can talk about new games that are coming out, any additional supplements for the D&D 5e experience. And I mean, you could just fucking post the letter F all day long and we'll read it or something. I don't know. Head on over to Discord where it is free and you will have fun. Maybe. Additionally, check out our Facebook, check out our Instagram, check out our Twitter, check out our OnlyFans. No, that's not active yet. So not OnlyFans, but the others are definitely active.
Grindr.
And free?
And they're also free. If you are brand new to the world of social media, as long as you have a connection to the internet, you can utilize those social pages. And you can find the link to that in the episode description. Any of those guys. So head on over, like, subscribe. Oh, YouTube too. You can actually listen to these episodes on YouTube. So
TikTok.
Oh, we do have a TikTok. We have a TikTok now. Wow, we have a bunch of shit, guys.
You're all over that fucking place.
Fucking Christ, it's hard to keep track, obviously, but yeah, we're posting content almost daily on TikTok. So if you want to see what some of us look like, maybe you don't, but maybe you like other shit, head on over to our TikTok. What is our TikTok? Is
D20
it
Syndicate podcast.
Isn't it the D20 Syndicate? The @
So you can check out our TikTok. Just search for @the D20 Syndicate. So yes, you can do any of those things. However you do that. We also have merch, and you should check out our TeePublic and look up the D20 Syndicate on there. We also have links in the episode descriptions. Get a shirt with the word bodega on it. That is a reference to season 1. We have inside jokes on there. We have the metagaming piece of shirt, t-shirt. Check it out, look it up, and wear it out.
And I've just added the Vote Gildebrand for Mayor shirt.
Nice. Does it say one crime at a time?
No, not yet. It's not. It doesn't actually exist. But by the time this comes out,
okay, gotcha. Excellent. So by the time this comes out, you can buy a campaign T-shirt for Gildebrand's mayoral run in the Basidi village, the Spore village of Anoka. Other than that, that is it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to all of you. We will see you next week. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Goodbye!
Goodbye! This isn't where I parked my car. The truly
No, it
except
sounds
the
like you want to have some booze.
well, except the truly mojito ones. I think Sam set the 2 mojito ones like aside. So if anybody wants those, you can have those.
She doesn't want the mojitos?
She does not want the mojitos.
You just hear, and there's just like dust cloud where
Love
Lindsey was.
mojito.
Yeah. So Sam actually found like some alcohol that she actually likes, and so I'm like, don't
fine.
drink those.
That's fine.
Those are for Sam.
That's fine. We got the mojitos.
She gets here. Don't
We're
worry,
good.
Sam. We only drank the Angry Orchard.
But we left you the mojitos. You just hear stabbing sounds.
And we never see Billy again.
Never. And then somebody comes and steals all my records.
Your worst nightmare.
My worst nightmare.
Stabbing I can deal
followed by record stealing.
Then we don't even use the records. It's
We just
like
they just sit in my car.
No,
In direct sunlight.
you melt them down and reshape them to be like bowls.
I gave them to the kindergarten class.
You just make a whole Etsy page where you just cut them up and like make them into like clocks and other like dumb fucking knickknacks. Sorry to anybody who actually does this on Etsy, but every time I see that stuff, I'm just like, my eye twitches. I mean, nah, never mind.
Billy's broken.
Anything that I say is just going to come off as like elitist and dickish, and so I'm not going to say anymore.
It's weird working from home at first because you feel like you're still being like super
Monitored.
observed.
Yeah.
And I might be actually.
Yeah. You never know
Are
these
you
days.
using like a work laptop or something?
Yeah. I'm gonna start putting like a
There you
a post-it over the,
Oh,
the
hell
camera.
yeah.
The camera.
Absolutely.
Definitely don't want them to see what I'm doing. Not
You
in meetings.
shirtless eating a sandwich, like,
Spill a blob of mayo.
and then
I like lick it.
yeah, rather than like try to do anything a human would do, you just like,
And I can't reach it, so I start crying.
But then the
But
tears
for a long time.
the tears like pool up and it liquefies it more, so it goes down into your hand, and then you makes the mayo salty.
Bend your mic down towards you more. There you go.
I can't even tell. No headphones, remember?
That's true. Yeah.
You're gonna have to be my ears and my eyes.
You know what's good about Seth not having headphones is he can't comment on the music at all. Because usually he'll stop and be like, that threw me off.
Then he can't hear the
What's a good
music.
song for this? Or some other dumb
I just want to show my appreciation, Tomas.
I'll describe it for you.
Don't.
Okay, Seth, so it's like a slow,
I'm just
sweeping
playing
crescendo.
Bismarcky.
You got what I need.
Just on repeat.
Everybody was just vibing this session. I don't even know why.
We're all just like dancing slightly while you're
you
narrating.
get it, yeah. Anyway, swaying of the ship.
You have a stepladder, which everyone associates with poor people. So you
He's
should
not
feel
wrong.
disgusted.
That's a nice
Hashtag
step.
facts.
It's
Step
bougie,
one,
very
no.
bougie stepladder.
Is it?
Gilded and
Yeah,
It
I
says
like
Costco on it.
It even
Nice.
has like
I mean,
grips.
most
a
people
high
have like
grips.
Dollar Tree stepladders, so
Yeah, weight limit is like 58 pounds.
that's what half of the emergency room visits are. Something high up
Dollar
fell.
Tree step ladders again.
Dollar Tree step
Also,
ladder strike again.
mine's like a little step stool. It's like, it's only like 12 inches.
I
Stupid.
realized I tried. So the kids have a bunk bed in my office / their room, and there's a really small, narrow ladder to get to the top bunk. And I was like curious. I was like, "That's really small."
Oh,
So
you
I-
tried it?
I tried to
Yeah.
climb it. It's so small. Like,
It is.
It's so narrow.
It's
like
scary.
because your knees have to bend.
Yeah.
To go up to
You have to,
another
like,
rung,
overlap your
but
legs.
since the rungs are so narrow between it, I couldn't get up. I was like, "Oh my god, I can't get up on this."
I had to make the bed up there for the appraisal, and then it was just really. And then I had to go down because I like needed to get the comforter up there or something. Well, yeah, so I had to go up and down twice, and I was just like, "This is fucking weird." But I also used to have a bunk bed, so I was like, "Oh, I remember this being so uncomfortable, and it still is."
I'm
but
curious
we had a
about
bunk bed
who
and I
all
would
could
just
climb
leap to the top.
oh my god.
Every bunk bed that I encountered in the military did not have a ladder to it, and I always got stuck on the top bunk. So I was always
man.
like, "Okay, this fucking sucks."
Want to give me a boost?
Yeah. And then in the morning, I would be so tired getting up, and it would be dark, and I'd be like, "How the fuck?" So a lot of mornings, Lauren would come over and like,
I just imagine Mika sitting in the bed doing the.
yeah, I would.
Can does. Down, please.
Down, please. Oh my god,
There's
that's
like a
cute.
skirmish on your base, and you have to get out quickly. you're like calling out to everyone.
Anybody over 5'6", please come.
Down.
I got my gun already. Come on.
doing the hand gesture with one hand and firing the gun with the other.
But damn, just like add a rung. Something.
Right. Yeah. Even like
I know wrong.
like anything. Just something give you a little boost.
What's the deal with bunk beds?
I always liked being on top bunk though.
I was a top bunk kid.
That's
Yeah.
great when you're a kid, but then when you're an adult, it's bottom bunk.
It was
think I'd
much
still like
harder.
You should try and climb our bunk.
I like the.
I should. I was
yeah,
the
do
whole time
it.
you were talking about that, I was like, I want to try that.
Yeah,
I'm
do
curious
it.
to see if it's hard for just normal bodies people. Because I was like, yes, I'm fat, but also like, how does anyone move their legs up this narrow ladder?
I mean,
I would just
think it
use my
was,
long
like,
monkey arms.
I
somehow.
was like unsure how Grace even gets up.
I know, it's
because
just
I wanted to ask her. I'm
very-
like, is it hard to get up there?
You would think it'd be like angled. It just was very straight, and
it's
that was the
straight
part
up,
that was
there's
hard.
no
just
angle.
directly
It's like
straight
a
up and
foot
down.
wide, so you'd have to like.
in my mind, that may so I was thinking of it at an angle, like a
too.
slight angle. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess. But the fact that you say it's straight up, I think I could do it.
it's harder. I feel like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
it's
try
harder
it.
that way.
Yeah.
Because
I
if
think-
you're going angled, then you're already like towards the bed versus
Yeah.
like.
So I was fine. I was fine going up, but it was going down because for some reason it was like just changing the orientation
The
and then
uncertainty of
Yeah.
foot
Next
placement.
recording,
Weird.
bring the bed over.
yeah.
Yeah, that's more practical.
Come to our house. Your orange walls.
Orange? Ew, no. Bring it here.
Please
You
don't.
want to see me climb this bed or not?
that bad.